Hi, welcome to stream. We are going to ignore this quest that we are standing in front of, as fun as it could be, and we're going to go work on one of our 4 boss fights that we're stuck on. At the very least, I need to remember the names of the 4 bosses that I'm stuck on, because at the moment, the only one I remember is Last Judge. So, we're going to go sort this shit out. Okay. What colors do you think you look best in? Okay. Bad place to stand to answer a chat question. I would say like muted gem tones. So like this is maybe a little bit light for me, but my eye color is like this but darker. So I do tend to wear a lot of like hunter green and like I wear a lot of green. Like plummy purples and stuff like that. I feel like they're colors that don't end up in sports teams a lot. I feel like sports teams are very like aggressive, bold colors, and I need a little bit muted. I'm too pale. Like even the purples are like bleh. Yeah, red. I look fucking terrible in red because I have rosacea. Finally figured out what was making my face so red. We're working on it. The cream is helping. I don't know how the fuck to get out of here. I guess down and to the right is probably easiest. I didn't want to jump there, but thank you. Can at least get some health back. Yeah, I look shit in red. Sometimes I can pull off black, like orchestra black. I did have to wear that quite a bit, but like sometimes it just makes me look even paler than science has ever been able to understand. Purple just isn't for you. Interesting. Well, that's sad. Mine has to be kind of a like a very again muted purple color. It's like you mixed in some gray, which is not how clothing works, but you know what I mean. Like pastels are usually too bright for me, so I need like the more richer version of those, which is why I say muted gem tones. I don't know what the actual word for that is. You got a gorgeous purple dress and then that's where you discover that purple wasn't for you? That fucking sucks. I hate when it looks like so fucking good on the picture, on like the model, and it's like definitely their color, and then you get it and you're like, oh, I look like a fresh corpse. Or a not so fresh corpse. I actually did one of those, oh lord, it's not a real color theory thing, like I didn't get my colors done or whatever the fuck people are paying for these days, but I did do one of those, like I found a website that had a really good like description of if your skin is kind of like super fucking pale with like some redness in it and your hair is like icy-ish blonde but not like platinum, whatever the fuck, then these are some colors that look good on you. So I just carry that fucking thing around with me in my phone, to be honest. And it's actually worked out pretty great. They're also colors that I happen to like looking at, so that helps. Part of the reason you're a San Jose Sharks fan is because they're teal. See, yeah, teal, and aren't they like... Is it the Minnesota Vikings that are like purple? Yeah, Cam, I'm 0% surprised on this since I was there for that very extended conversation between you and whoever the fuck that was in the YouTube chat that one day, who was like very into fashion and was very confused that anybody else wouldn't be into fashion. It was like Cam and this other person going at it for what felt like 7 hours. It wasn't. And by going at it, I just mean like Cam was like, I don't care about fashion. This person's like, I do care about fashion. And he's like, I don't care. And she's like, I do care. It's like, okay. Oh. It was endless. I feel like I should have, as a moderator for that, I should have stepped in and said something, but I didn't know what to say. I kept trying, but I wasn't like, It took me until after the conversation was over to realize I think this other person just really wanted to feel more heard than they were feeling. And I didn't quite grok that like in the moment, you know, and if I could go back in time I would fix it, but whatever. It ended very amicably. Everybody was fine. Nobody was like being a tool or anything. Obviously Cam wouldn't be. It was just like kind of agonizing to sit through to try and figure out what this person needed to feel good about themselves, you know? And sometimes it's hard to get over text. Charlotte Hornets? What are their colors? This is when I realized that I don't even know half the teams that exist anymore. So like, I feel like a lilac is usually kind of a more pastel-y purple. Kind of like Bolt's username, which is also kind of lavendery. But yeah, if you took that and just like made it a little bit darker, deeper, like a muted plum color. Where is plum? Get in here and show off the color that I need. Hornets are blue? Fuck me if I know. I will say that when I used to do March Madness brackets, because Stevia Daddy was really into that, both of us having March Madness brackets, I would exclusively do them based on like team colors. Whether or not I liked your state that you're in, right? It's like I don't have a beef with North Carolina. That's fine. I do have a beef with like Indiana, as we've previously mentioned, so I'm never gonna vote for them. And then, oh, if you have a cool like mascot, because sometimes mascots are cool. The Cincinnati Cyclones mascot is this fucking terrifying whelp. Tornado creature named Twister. I posted a picture of it in the Discord if you are curious. But it's bad. Okay, we escaped Wormways. Good start, good start. Anybody have... Man, if I were a better streamer, I would know... I would be more comfortable setting a poll. Anybody have a vote on which of our 4 bosses we start with? Because I think we're just going to go somewhere and chill for a while. Kind of tealish, you would say. Interesting, interesting. Moss Mommies? Okay. Love when people base their sports things off of anything but sports and then actually do well. I did great one year. Like, crushed Stevie Daddy at that particular March Madness. Like, yeah, it's pretty great to realize that sometimes knowing nothing about sports just works in your favor because everything has gone so fucking awry. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll do some March Madness shit in the Discord this year. Just, like, very extraordinarily casually. Like, the most casual that has ever casualed. If I'm in an English or Irish pub, I feel compelled to watch soccer if it's on the TV because when in Rome. Typically, I just pick a team based on whose colors I like more, and then I get excited whenever my team has the ball. Scoring goals is irrelevant to the way I watch the game. So I probably would have done the same. Except that I did date a British guy for a year, and so for one thing, I would call it football around him, and for a second thing, I'm forever on Team Liverpool now, so because that's where he's from, and he ended up being one of the good dudes out there. Don't. Oh, that thing was singing at me. Interesting. Protect his mother. Oh my gosh, because the Moss Mommies are down here. I guess we can learn their real name. March Sanity! Good name for it. You know what? I'm fucking writing that down. We could also go with March Sadness. That has nothing to do with anything. It's just fun. March sanity. Also, I got to start my new 2026 stream notebook today. And I'm going to switch over jump scare. It has little Tamagotchi creatures all over it. Isn't that so fun for stream? I almost bought a Tamagotchi to go with it. But like... I don't need that kind of stress in my life. Perfect game would be your team just passing the ball back and forth all game. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Speaking of random sports shit though, while I was at the hockey game, my trainer friend showed me a picture of some guy she knows, and since she's a personal trainer, she knows a lot of buff guys. And man had the largest legs I think I've ever seen. And I was like, well, that's a fucking rugby build. And she was like, I know, right? And then I realized I haven't seen rugby content in my fucking Instagram feed in a minute. Used to be like 99% hedgehogs. No, 90% hedgehogs, 9% stationary shit, and like 1% just random rugby videos. And from a purely professional standpoint, I miss those. Hey, I remembered my pathing back here. That's fun. It's almost like we've died a lot to this boss. Wild. Okay, okay. Also, I think I went the entire night without saying "okak" out loud to a person. I'm really proud of that, because the last, like, I don't know how many times I've seen my trainer, either at the gym or, like, as a friend, in a friend context, I've said the word "okak," like, at the end of every sentence. Like it was some sort of, like, tick. I couldn't stop doing it. I couldn't fucking stop! But I was like a normal human being for a little bit. It was pretty cool. Oh my gosh, though. Did I actually end up adding the 6-7 emote? I couldn't find one. Okay. I was looking for... Okay, hold on. We're gonna do a boss fight and then we're gonna do story time about 6-7. Okay. It's fine. We'll die pretty quickly. Don't worry about it, because I don't remember any of the moves. Wonderful. Okay. I'm not a rugby fan. No, I just like looking at the guys doing their warm-up moves because their legs. YouTube thinks you're obsessed with the metric system. That's fantastic. No, YouTube has definitely figured out, like, I'm only there to watch stationary content. And at the moment, Ola's Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. That's it. Everything else can get fucked. Someday I'll get to catch up on everybody's Silksong content, and that's gonna be cool as heck. But I'm not spoiling myself. Okay, so story time. I was in Zoodle's chat the other day. Lurking, actually. And I saw somebody use a 6-7 emote. And it just tickled me, okay? think I mentioned that when I was at the Pentatonics concert in November, there were some young parents behind me saying goodbye to their kid. And the kid hung up the call being like, 6'7", I love you. And the parents said it back. They were like, 6'7", I love you. And I don't know why. It was really fucking cute. And it made 6'7" instantly endearing to me. So anyway, when I saw the emote, I was like, well, I need to have one. But the selection on BTTV was pretty jank compared to what is available on 7TV. So anyway, I was on a call with Crimbo while this was all happening, while I was looking, and I was recognizing that all of the like characters that were in the emotes were doing that fucking like hand juggle movement or whatever, and I was like, damn, why are they all doing that hand thing? Oh yeah, wasn't that what the kid was doing in the original film? By film I meant YouTube video. But I did say film, which is maybe the worst time in the history of ever to call a YouTube video a film, you know? So it's just an ongoing joke now where we're just calling it, oh yeah, the award-winning 6'7" film. Doesn't make any sense, okay? But anyway, that's what it is. And that had happened the day before, so January 30th, I guess, and then 31st, New Year's Eve, was when I went to the hockey game. And holy shit, I don't know how many times the announcer like played up the 6'7" joke. They were like, hey kids, what about 6'7"? And all the kids would immediately go and do the fucking little juggly thing. Just like in the award-winning film. So, anyway, that gets to haunt me for the rest of the time. Also, I was the only person in my group who had any fucking idea what was going on. Good authority that 6'7" isn't cool anymore because our teacher started doing it. Yeah, like we are very much on the brink of that dying. Because all the kids were doing it at the hockey game, so it hasn't died here yet. But I saw enough like parents jumping in. I was like, this is not long for this world. The fact that like the announcers knew to like trigger that too, like we're gonna start seeing it in commercials. Like there's gonna be an Oreo commercial with like 6'7" Oreos, you know what I mean? And there's gonna be like 6'7" shampoo, and then it's like more than dead. It might come back around, right, as being like ironic to continue using it, but it is definitely it is definitely popular enough that it's becoming uncool. And you know what? I get it. I fucking get it. I don't know why we got such a long break without her summoning her friends. That was weird. Okay. Banks are using it? What the fuck? For what? For what? For why? That's so deeply uncool. Oh no. Window is rapidly closing for somebody to do a 6-7 coin. Oh lord. Oh lord. I don't have time for that bullshit. That dagger practice is paying off. When you buy a house, you pay X%, and they're like, oh yeah, it's as low as 6-7%. No! Solid jumping skills there, girl. Hello? Why have I never missed this jump until today? There you go. Ban them, obviously. Hi, Zero. Happy New Year. It's a new year, so 6-8 is the new hotness. It's a little sad that it's dying, I'm gonna be for real. I was enjoying having a silly thing that meant nothing. You know? It wasn't quite the same as like when everybody started fucking baking bread during the height of the pandemic or like started playing Animal Crossing, but like similar, just very harmless vibes of like there's just this undercurrent of like silliness to it. That and everybody, it didn't matter like where you lived in the country, like it was a very bonding experience. But I guess all good things must come to an end. Although speaking of good things, I forgot because I haven't been down here in this Twitch studio. That's not really what it is. It's just a desk in a basement, but I'm calling it a Twitch studio to make it seem fancy. So I haven't been to this Twitch studio for a week or so now. And I forgot I had a Christmas present of a heated blanket. This thing is next level. Let me tell you what. Are you broken? Because, like, I'm fine with that, but, like, what the fuck is happening? That was weird as fuck. Only person who didn't break bread or bake bread during the pandemic? Me neither. You're not alone. Amanda, we're twinning once again. I think the last time I even assisted in baking a bread was childhood. No, it is with Tyler's. So y'all know my bestie Tyler, aka Gambit, is very into sourdough. If you've been in the Discord for a minute, you can be assured to have seen a photo of Tyler's, of his fucking sourdough. It looks great. And I think he is greatly saddened that I refuse to join him in being excited about bread. I will eat it all day. But I have no current desires to spend my time making it. That's also because I don't have my own kitchen, and when I did have my own kitchen... Hello? Can't be tilted like 3 minutes into stream. That's just not fair. When I did have my own kitchen, it was pretty gross. As in, like, just dark and gloomy and depressing. So someday maybe we get on the bread train. But today is not that day. You did start Animal Crossing. Your friend had a 16-hour Discord call once where you'd have visited everyone's islands during a meteor shower. See, that's so cool. I did get into Animal Crossing, for sure. Did Stevie Daddy buy my Switch Lite? I think he did. And then for a while there, we were playing pretty regularly together and would just, like, hang out at each other's islands. And mostly just hang out in the museum, to be honest, because the museum in Animal Crossing New Horizons is genuinely, like, one of the coziest places to hang out. Like, as cozy almost as a real museum. It's so cracked how good that museum is. So we just had a lot of fun with that. And would send like gifts back and forth. And then I did have a group of friends that were also playing, and we would hop on that Nintendo call. I don't think I knew, like I had a Discord account, but but I definitely wasn't using it for like such purposes at the time. So we would use like the Nintendo app on our phones and do like a group chat that way, and hang out at each other's islands for meteor showers, or we'd go over for like some of the events where you could like catch bugs on people's islands or catch fish or something. I don't really remember what the thing was. But most of the time we would just like use the little bug catching nets and just whack each other on the head because it makes a really satisfying sound, like a little that's mostly what we did. And of course you got to show off your own islands and like show off your cute outfits and stuff like that. I don't know. It was really fun. I almost wanted to play Animal Crossing on stream today, because I really want to set up my island in preparation for the like new DLC that's coming out this month. But I was too lazy to go get my fucking Switch and move around the capture card and shit like that. So maybe tomorrow. Only bread you've ever made is soda bread because it's the laziest bread. Totally fair. I feel like we used to have a bread machine at one point, like one of those bread makers you can get from like QVC or whatever. I don't know what happened to that. I'm sure it's gone by now. Yours is not finished yet? What am I missing? I am missing some fish and maybe a few bugs. But I think my dinosaurs are all done. Yes! Manda, we gotta play Animal Crossing and hang out at each other's islands on stream someday. And that goes for you too, and anybody else who streams. We'll just do Animal Crossing island hops. And it'll be fun and cozy and perfect vibes! Museum is one of the best parts. Like, I could just hang out in the butterfly room of the museum all fucking day. Know what like strat I'm supposed to be learning here. I'm really just fucking this up repeatedly. I should focus on this. Almost happy with your island except one part. Same, because here's what happened. I had a perfect island and then I was like, what if, I don't know when I picked this up. It must have been like a year after everybody was like done actually playing the game, and I got back into there. I was like, what if I made an elevated part at the front of my island where there hadn't been an elevated part? So I moved all of my houses that were over there to the beach, so that's a fucking mess, and then started elevating that part of the island and then just didn't finish it. So I have this like half under construction. I don't even know what my vision was. Like, I have no connection with past skirts and whatever the fuck she was thinking for over there. So like, do I just spend 80 days like putting everything back where it belongs, and then like restart from there? Do I like I'm not completely restarting the island. There's no way I'm giving up Aurora the penguin. Are you kidding? No. But yeah, I got some fucking work to do. Also, I think I have fixed what was in the basement, but for a minute there, I had the basement set up in some, like, very odd way. I can't even remember how it was. And I was, like, desperate to show Stevie Daddy while we were dating, and I was like, I would just kept waiting for him to pick the game back up, and he never did. So then I was just left with this, like, haunted room. Also, pretty sure I have some mail in my mailbox from him. So there's gonna be a little PTSDing when I go in to fix all the shit in the game, but that's okay. We have a cute penguin named Aurora. Best name, best aminal. Well, I like the penguin because my mom liked penguins. And I like Aurora because of Sleeping Beauty, the Disney movie. I thought she was like the prettiest princess by a bajillion miles. So I always wanted to change my name to Aurora. Maybe even go by Rory for short because I thought that was really cute after I watched Gilmore Girls. Anyway, none of that has happened. My name is still Rachel and nobody uses it except for like people who don't, I guess people who don't know me call me Rachel. Okay, we gotta focus up here because I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know how to win. You can't all be doing shit from the ceiling at the same time. It's just not fair. Get off of me. Can't restart your island because Stitches was your first resident. OMG. Plus you have Phil and you love him. Let's go. What was the cat that everybody was like losing their shit over? The one that has like the little like vest and glasses or something? Wasn't there like a gray cat that everybody was like, I have to have it? I remember watching somebody like villager hunt on stream one time and they were like, they had enough miles to visit like 700 islands or something. It was crazy. I don't even remember who they were looking for. Oh, Raymond maybe? Is that the name of the cat? It's information that I could probably clear from my brain. I was doing like not a full cat island, but I did have like a lot of cats. For a minute there. I'm pretty sure the Egyptian one was the last one to leave. I hated her fucking house. Everything in it was gold, which should be my jam, but it really... It made me not want to give her shit because it wasn't going to match with her aesthetic, right? Like, she's got like a gold toilet. Why does she need my janky gifts? So when she asked to leave, I let her leave. But I think I still have an open slot on the island. You don't have any cats? OMG, I think I had like 4 going at once. You know who won't leave? Maybe she did eventually. I think she's still on the island. Is fucking Renee, who's a horse. Her name is spelled like Nay. Like, nay. She was one of my original villagers and holy hot damn, she's just annoying. I don't know why she annoys me so much, except that I think it's just that she won't leave. She's never asked to leave, ever. And I'm like, girl, please. I can't. I can't. I think she's just kind of fucking grumpy. Now I really want to play. Fuck me for... not plugging my Switch today. What do you mean Christmas? Tragedy. I see what you did there. Took me a minute to read that, but LOL. Holy hot damn. I didn't see the third one! How many fucking ads in this? Oh my gosh, at least we have enough shards to go for a while. I see. I love that you can hear the heavy breathing of the large creature above us. Bro's like one step away from sleep apnea up there. These things make such a cute noise, I almost hate to kill them. Gosh dang. Jeez. Should be a mod that gives him a CPAP. I was just gonna ask. I don't know why I got a fucking ad. Well, it wasn't an ad, never mind. I got a video today in my like Instagram suggestions from some lady who was combining her CPAP with pop music, and she was calling it C-pop. So she was just dancing while wearing a CPAP, basically. And it got me thinking, my dad's had sleep apnea for as long as I can remember, and doesn't want to get a CPAP machine about it. I think probably because CPAP machines have historically been pretty large and horrible and miserable to wear. But I feel like they've come a long way since then. Does anybody have a CPAP machine currently? I'm so desperate to know what it's like to sleep with one. I don't currently have sleep apnea, but when I got a sleep study done in 2021, 2022, the doctor was like, well, you have the perfect, like, nasal cavity throat situation to someday have sleep apnea if you wanted it. And I was like, I don't, but thank you. Thank you for the offer. This requires too much concentration. OMG. Music is great though. Those violins are going at it. Shit! I was going to go heal. Just having a thought. What if we have something on our human body? It's not human. What if we have something on our bug body that would be helpful for this situation? Well, we can definitely get rid of the fucking... that thing. Lol. Okay. I forgot we left off in the middle of the hitless quest. Which we realized was hitless after we failed it. Oops! That works. Do we have those little, like lantern bugs? Are they in her? Stop it. Oh yeah, there they are. Servitor Ignum, a small construct built by weavers past, brought to life through silk runes threaded within. Though the weavers have long passed from Farloom, this servant still performs its function. Cool! Our ancestors built little flashlights and they're still going strong and we keep murdering them? What a fun story. I was just curious if there's like a reason that they glow in the dark, you know? Jiminy Christmas, I could not time this worse if I tried. I bounced so hard off that wall. Okay, when we run out of shell shards is when we're gonna go farm, obviously. And then also switch bosses. And we'll just keep going all fucking day. Could we have played Animal Crossing instead? Talked to cute little penguins? Yes, we could have. Choices were made. I don't even want to kill you anymore. You also make cute sounds. Everything in here is so cute, but also so deadly. Shit. Okay, it does seem like if you hit them every time they do a little swoop that they just kind of get like stuck in the swoop thing, so I'm gonna try and trap them in that more so that I don't end up with two of them on the screen. I don't know if that's a valid strat, but we're going for it anyway. You're body really like flew up here, huh? Well, I was trying to avoid all of the killing on this run back, and it just seems like I need to kill a lot of things in this run back. Can I just walk past you without getting hit? I can. Okay. Come here, swoopy butt. Moss mother. I understand. Fucking shooter! LOL! We were doing so well there. We were doing so well there. Okay. I just missed. It's not like a bad run back, it's just a slightly annoyingly long run back. Everything I don't kill just hits me, it's rude. Get your butt in here, Moss Mother. I see. Okay. Well, we did well for a little bit there. Seems like even the poison hit counts as a hit to keep them in the loop, which is nice. I missed. Now those things are gonna follow me forever. No. Okay, let's try again. Mr. Part 2! Hell yeah! What pizza are you getting? I'm just curious, I'm not hateful. Hit her! Ugh. Quads actually. Got some friends who want it. Nice. We actually rang in our new year with Giordano's pizza. But like the kind that you order from Chicago and have sent to Cincinnati. Half baked and frozen. But my dad was like straight up, hey, do you want to start in 2026 with Chicago style pizza? Make sure that we start our new year on the correct foot. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! OMG. I did know I was going to be dying repeatedly to bosses today. Fucking ouch! Fucking ouch! My actual all-time favorite was Giordano's thin crust pizza, but you can't get that delivered. It's like still not thin, it's still like an inch thick, but it's delish. I feel kind of bad interrupting that guy from his little snack every time. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. I am ever so slightly tired of this boss fight already. Okay, so even if you get through to the stagger, she'll still summon right after that. That's rude. I guess I could pick up these shell shards since we do be needing them. Hello? Still not what I meant to do, but okay. Alright, large moss mother. Hello? Shoot. Shoot with the shoot button. Oh, I see. Hello? Oh. Fucking rude. Okay, but whatever. We're gonna go get that thing that I forgot was up there. Why? What is this? I'm gonna die the same place. I'll have to reset it. I have to reset it! Whatever. We got our mossberry, let's go! Somebody wants those. Fuck. Where do you live? Is it this person who lives over here? I feel like it is. I don't know, but we're going on a fucking journey because I need a break from this. We are talking pizza. Chicago's pizza specifically. Pacifically. Yeet. Musical door open. Sorry, cute little round boy. I love you so much, but you are very much in the way. Alright, now we gotta go find whoever the fuck wants mossberries. Homest. Huge tiny bugs. I am so very curious if we break that bridge if we have to buy it again. Not curious enough to try it right this very second, but overall kind of curious. Where was I going? I guess it's probably easiest to Bellway over there. Ada! Our first Ada of 2026? OMG! Hi cutie! Happy New Year! You think Bellbeast was out just like drunk as a skunk on New Year's Eve? I don't know why, but that would tickle me. Not you. Wrong little nook. I don't know how we've missed like all the traps so far. That has not been intentional. We did get trapped there, rude. Hi, cutie. Please tell me you're the one who cares. Yeah, I do want some rosaries. Stench of death, a meager amount of rosaries for you. Hey. What do you mean, stench of death? Did I die on the way over here? What are you talking about? It's your beef. Humbabajaja. We could farm while we were here, but I feel like I made a promise that we would keep going on that boss until we ran out of shell shards, which we haven't yet. But I was gonna go string up these rosaries before we lose them. Guess we will. Immediately. Any jump uppers in the chat?
Hello, Meg.
Yeah, give me one of these hot rosary necklaces, please. Thanks. Any things for me to do? No. Rude. Oh, that is a fucking cute pizza emote. Who's Valkyrie? Damn, that's a good emote. I need to add a pizza emote to my to-do list. I have commissioned new emotes. Yeah, it is. Is it supposed to be Pusheen or is it just Pusheen coded? Pizza emote. Like, that is a must-have around here. How is that not? And a hot chocolate emote. It is Pusheen. I see. I see. Oh, another adorable pizza emote. OMG. OMG. It's too cute. I was gonna say I did commission. Can I remember what I commissioned? We have some emotes that are coming whenever my brother feels like doing them. That was not a slam at my brother, to be, like, extremely clear. I think it's just easiest to not have deadlines on emotes, because I think it stresses me out. I don't know if it stresses him out, but it stresses me out to have like deadlines and have to be the kind of person who's like nagging about like, could you please get it done? So I have made the executive decision that I will ask for them and then like whenever, truly whenever. One of those as the spirit leads you kind of things. Okay, yes. So we're going for an evil emote. Because I love this evil emote from Pup. We're going for a birthday emote because I somehow don't have any fucking birthday emotes. Another good Pup one. We're gonna do a business emote. And then shy. Like this is an Ola emote right now. I have a similar one on my Discord. I just love the little like shy animation. So those are the 4 that we're gonna get commissioned from my brother in the skirts hedgehog style. So I'm very excited. I did tell him I'm not sure if we'll be able to do the hedgehog and the whole suit, or if we just need to do like the hedgehog and a tie. I actually really like the little business suit. I think it's cute as fuck. So we'll see. Told him to play around with it. But I'm just heckin' excited to have some new emotes. They just always make my day. We played tunes for you specifically, Round Boy. I feel like Round Boy is maybe not as engaged as Round Boy could be in this sing-along. Meanwhile, you are just doing your own fucking thing. Can I get you to sing? This singing is just so fucking cute. I don't know who decided to make this an element of the game, but like, give them all the money. Is that another cute little Ola emote, Cam? Sure as shit is. Babajaja. Going back to the grind. Get back on that grind set, baby. I get so sad every time we're over here because I just miss Little Pilgrim so much. Why? Why did they have to take him from us like that? That was so unnecessary. So violent. Hi, Hakisawa. Oh, I love Silksong so far. We're currently... By we, I mean me. I'm getting my ass kicked right now by 4 different bosses. My other option is to go... What the fuck is it called? Sinner's Road. Which is also kicking my ass. So I'm not very good at this. However, I loved Hollow Knight. And I love Silksong. So I will continue getting my ass kicked for however long it takes for us to beat a singular fucking boss. Current bosses that we are stuck on. What are your thoughts on Silksong? Spoiler free, obviously. Actually, great reminder for me personally. put up our anti-spoiler message. Okay, let's go try again. Nice. I did not mean to use the silk spear, but that's okay. I also didn't mean to kill you. I'm sorry, little flashlight man. War crime. Okay, here we go. Jeez, how did I miss 87 times in a row? Unbelievable. That's comedy of errors right there. I was trying to trap her back into the left-right little movement for, like, her solo phase there at the beginning. Hello? Okay. I guess we could go back if we needed an actual break from boss stuff. And do the second half of the dagger challenge. We did successfully throw the 15 daggers. Sorry, flashlight man. And get like the rosary reward or something like that. And I don't remember what he said the reward was for getting more than that in a row. But we could go back and try that sometime too. We got options. Mostly boss shaped options, but that's okay. Stop! Oh my gosh. OMG! Really like the game. I think they did a great job developing it. You beat it 100% in October. Loved taking your time with it. We are accidentally taking our time with it for sure. Mostly because I'm just not very skilled at it. Like, the skill jump, it feels like, between Hollow Knight and this game is not, like, crazy, but enough that I'm very much struggling with this game. But I do think it's the kind of game that I'm enjoying. Like, I don't think I would stick with another game if I were this bad at it. But I really like the game. And the plan is to 100% it for sure. LOL. Just might take us 5 years to get there. Stop! It just might take us 5 years to get there is what I was trying to say. But I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad you were able to enjoy the whole thing. I will say it feels very ironic that I was one of the only people who was able to get Silksong on launch day, like within the first 5 minutes. Like, my purchase actually went through. And I know so many people got stuck on this. And I'll be the one who's this is the last one to play it. First one to get it, last one to finish it. This is a terrible attempt. Jeez, I dare you to have more things going on the screen. I was going to heal. Okay, well we have, I don't know how many more attempts before we run out of shell shards. And then we'll go do farming, and then we'll go switch bosses. At least we learned a little something about the strat for this boss in terms of like keeping her occupied in the first bit of the fight, but the second bit of the fight still eludes me. There we go. Okay, wonderful. Again, 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 again. Well, that was fun for a minute. Hanging out up top. Okay, maybe we have like 3 more attempts probably before we have to go farm. Okay, again. I didn't realize I was that low on health. That's annoying. Oakley dokley. I didn't mean to go this way. Guess we got a few shell shards out of that. Okay. Again. Reaper, Hunter, and something. I'll look in a second. Alright, we can look right now. That was awful. Yeah, Hunter, Reaper, and Wanderer. So I assume that there's another one. I don't want to know, but I assume that there's another one in the chapel that's in Hunter's March. Since that's where we found the other ones, was in chapels. But that boss fight is apparently so terrible that it has its own subreddit for how many people hate it. So I don't think we're going to be nailing that one anytime soon. Somebody said this much 0, yeah. I have not actually been on Reddit to confirm. The only thing that really ever got me on Reddit was the Hedgehog subreddit, and it turns out that the Hedgehog subreddit has a Discord, so I'm just in that instead. There are 12,000 members. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, that does tell me that I likely will not be nailing that boss fight anytime soon. Why are you... Just need you to know, I'm looking at the remote for my heated blanket, because the heated blanket feels like it's gone off. It's got a timer on it for... I thought it was 2 hours. But the heated blanket has maybe overheated. Like, this thing is particularly hot. Not like so hot that I can't hold it, but it's quite warm. But I don't know what it means when all of the buttons are flashing green. It does not seem like a good thing. Normally you can toggle between low, medium, and high, and it's not letting me toggle. It's not letting me turn it on, it's not letting me turning it off. I feel like I maybe need to unplug it. It really is just fuck the boss name. We do know the boss name, I just don't know it. I have it named as Angry Round Boy in the Ant Chapel. Because I forgot its name. We could change. Hold on. Oh, I don't know how to edit commands in my own fucking... That's sad. I know the edit command for Streamlabs, but I don't know the edit command for Stream Elements. Hello? Ola! Cute flower. How are you? Ola, I got to the finale of Red Dead and it ruined me yesterday. Not the finale, like there's, as you figured out at the same time that I figured out, there was more to the game. Shocker. But that's the episode that I left off on. I'm just so glad that you cried, because I went through like 7 or 8 tissues. Oh my gosh, Frankie. Why was that necessary? Why was that necessary to take everything that was precious and kind and good in this world and just everything? No, I don't think I've ever been that affected by a video game in my life. Part of it is obviously because, like, you're just with that character for so fucking long, but, like, the writing is just impeccable. The storytelling is so good. I really got connected. And yeah, I ugly cried. Like, ugly cried. If you don't have good bonding with your horse, you don't get it or something? The fuck? Red Dead Redemption 2. Here. Go watch Ola's playthrough on YouTube. It's so good. I was looking up how to change my own command, though. Stream notes. That's the one. Yeah, it's so good. I'm glad that there's more to it. I'm surprised that there's more to it. But yeah, I'd been kind of like dreading what it felt like was going to be that last episode of the main story, and for good reason. It fucked me up. It fucked me up. Do I just like not have this information in my own? Okay, well, you know what? Take 2. You know what else I do have is a whole moderator guide for how to moderate on the Skirts channel. And that has the fucking commands. Oh, I did recently edit that Ola command. I forgot that I put in there that you're a cloaca expert. You are, though. And we appreciate that. As people who are pretty obsessed with clean butts. Feels like a... And holes, yeah. It feels like we have a lot of crossover between the communities. Command edit bosses. We learned a real boss name, so let's put the real boss name in here. The rest of them I still don't know their names. Because, is that the correct? Let's go. I figured it out. A specialty hole? It is a specialty hole. Available at a fine hole vendor near you. How are you doing, Ola? Are you back in school, Widgeja? Do you have a lovely holiday season? Okay. Also, speaking of butts and downstairs things, I just watched an Instagram video of a lady who was eating octopus legs. And she was like, did you know that one of the legs is actually a penis? So, like, 1 out of every 8 octopus legs, you're pretty much probably eating its penis. And I did not know that. I don't think I've ever eaten octopus in any capacity. Yeah, I didn't do any Googling on it because I didn't I didn't want to start my 2026 Google history that way, but if anybody feels like, hey, my Google history's already fucked for the year, feel free. You're doing excellent! Oh, I love that! Look how many exclamation points! Start school again on Thursday, so I still have lots of time to fuck up my sleep schedule more before I go back. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're doing excellent. I am also doing excellent. We have, like, a few attempts left on this boss, and then we're gonna go farm for a while, and then go do a different boss. Hi, quaint! Merry 2026! Stuff's gotten sussy. Hey, listen, it took us an hour and 53 minutes to get to the wait what's in this stream, so I'm proud. I hope you're having a great new year, though. I've already fucked up one of my goals for 2026, which was to stream 3 times in a week. That's okay. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna do 2 times in a week. We're streaming tomorrow. 2 weekend streams. We might do Animal Crossing tomorrow, though, because I don't know how much more of this ass kicking I can do uninterrupted. And I need to prep my island for the new DLC. That was horrible. I was trying to, like, do the left-right thing that we just did there, but I was trying not to get hit. Is it the 15th? I honestly should have put it on a calendar somewhere, and little misorganized. Little miss, I have, like, 8 planners in my lineup this year. Didn't fucking write it down. I want to say the 23rd, but I think that's because I had a friend whose birthday. Shelly, if you're out there. I still remember that you were born January 23rd. Is that useful information for a person I haven't talked to since elementary school? No. You know what? We're going to go do a reset. Skirt history, Japanese stationery 2026, US cities, or one of the octopus tentacles a penis, but what if it's a female? Will it have one less? You know what? That's a good question. Or does she just get a bonus leg that actually legs? Or do all octopuses have penises regardless of gender? I don't know much about octopuses, it turns out. I shouldn't say this. I will say I was watching an Instagram reel sometime in 2025. And the creator was obviously trying to talk about some sort of smut book that she had been listening to or reading or whatever. But there's not really like a cute way to reference. Like you can call a penis a dick, and that's somehow like less formal. And there's not really an informal lady version of that, right? I did go on a quest reading a bunch of suggestions. Somebody had suggested calling your lady bits the Chamber of Secrets. Which is funny. But also, fuck J.K. Rowling. Jiminy Christmas! Anyway, this lady called it a poos. And you know what? I appreciate that. But it does come with the trouble of now you have an octopus poos. An octopus, if you will. Alright, I'm done hot farming now. Do you have a marine biologist in chat? I wish. One of my besties, not Shelly, but Sarah, my besties in elementary school, wanted to be a marine biologist when she grew up so she could work with dolphins. I don't think she did that though. Also, man, I am really bummed about this. Whatever situation is happening with this heated blanket, which is still flashing scary things at me. It's definitely turned off. I'm freezing to death, and this is now cooled down considerably. Does that mean I get to use it? I'm so cold. This basement is fucking freezing. Okay, first world problem. I still have a roof over my head. Let's go. This is what I was trying to do last time. Just get her to go left and right. Until she staggers and then she does summon her friend. Fucked up. She's gonna summon her friend early before the stagger. No. Well, that was just rude. That was just rude. Okay, whoa, we barely have enough. We barely had enough there to refill our shits. It's about time to go farming. Let's go! Okay, not how I intended to get through there, but you know what? We'll take it. Okay. You don't follow me into the fight, right? You do not. Hell yeah, there's a wall. Oh, you are stuck right outside the wall, though. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. I jumped the wrong way somehow. Ow. I got murdered by a smole. Okay. Wonderful news. We are out of shell shards. It is time to fucking leave this boss for now. And go on a wee little journey to collect some shell shards. Do you sing a song when I play for you, Lightbulb Man? I don't think you can hear me from up there. Hold on. This is just for curiosity. I'm gonna go on the world's fastest elevator and go play for the other Lightbulb Man. And see If Flashlight Frank enjoys a tune, you know? Just curious. Face planting into spikes. Important to keep up tradition. Yeah, you come here. Do you? You don't like my song? Flashlight Frank's got a fucking jig! It's so happy to see us! Oh my gosh! This is the cutest little chili butt. Oh my gosh. That might have to become a Discord emote. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Worth. Absolutely fucking worth. It's exactly like that emote, Amanda. It really is. Wow, that just tickled me. Thank you, Team Cherry, for including that little animation that you didn't have to draw. It made my heart so happy. I'm a little bit sad that the ceiling guy over here, ceiling cat, ceiling Frank, is too high up here to experience that. Maybe he'll get a postcard about it from his friend downstairs. Damn, that was good though. Let's not get too fucked up in the beginning part of the game, because that's just embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. A piece for puppies? Did we play the song for you yet? I don't know what kind of voice I was expecting here, but it's perfection. Thanks. Thank you! That was extremely cute. I appreciated that a lot. What's making that sound? Gordon, you're singing in the shower audio. You know what? I love it. Would subscribe. Sorry to tell you that my blanket is still mad. Didn't think I'd be in a war with my own blanket this soon into the year, but here we are. Oh, I'm so sorry. I slept fine. Got no excuse. Okay, I need some entertainment chat while I farm. Tell me about your holidays. Do anything good for Christmas? Punch anybody on Christmas? Do you kiss anybody on New Year's Eve? Do you punch anybody on New Year's Eve? You got a flea? Like a flea plushie? Is there merch for this game? I have not even fucking looked. That sounds adorable and huggable and cool as shit. So I know I've said this before, but when are we getting Silksong Hobonichi crossover? Stong sent it to you? Oh. Stonk best boy. I need to stop going that way and triggering that fucking flying bug. I don't like you being part of my route, flying bug. Trying to think back to what I got. I got my heated blanket for sure. I got a pack of cute butterfly stickers from Happy Planner. It's hard to put stickers on a Christmas wish list unless you do a sticker book. Because I'm not going to send my family to like buy 77 individual stickers from somebody's fucking like Etsy shop. So they're cute. We've got a few like woo-woo cult phrases in the book. Dream big, dream often, or whatever the fuck. But the butterflies are cute. Ooh, I got this cute little rifle paper zippered pouch, which I specifically asked for to put my wired headbuds, or headbuds? Headphones or earbuds, pick one. In after stream, because they just sit on my desk, and there's nothing more infuriating. There are plenty of things more infuriating. But I hate coming downstairs to a desk that has like clutter on it. I can't stand it. So to put these away at the end is going to be peak. What else did I get? Kind of a lifetime supply of Starbucks gift cards because she's a basic bitch. We do love that. The most unnecessary gift I think that I asked for and got was I had wanted motion detected, like motion sensitive lights to put in my closet. The closet here in the guest bedroom where I'm crashing with my dad doesn't have any lights in it, so I do, like, I can see my clothes just fine, but I do store some, like, I have a stack of a few little baskets that I have on the floor for little stationery knickknacks and whatnot. Stamps and letters and mailing supplies, you know, like shit you don't use that often. Anyway, it's fucking impossible to see. So I'd had these lights when I lived in rural Tennessee that are just like magnetic, and because most closet like shelves in the States are magnetic, at least the newer ones, you can just like plop them on up there with no mess, no hassle. And then every time you open the door, because they're motion, they detect the motion, they just turn on right away. And it's fucking clutch. It's a little bougie, to be honest. I love it. It is handy. It was one of those things that, like, it's a little too much of a luxury for me to just, like, spend the money on myself. They weren't expensive at all. They were just from Amazon. But, like, every time I went to my Amazon cart, I'm like, I can live without these. I don't need these. For a girly pop who's, like, living off of stream income right now, it felt like not the most important thing to buy with my money, you know? But for a Christmas present, perfect kind of Christmas present. Where you get to think of the person like every day and be like, hot damn, thanks. my dad got me a park pass. I'm pretty excited about it. Most of the parks, like around us, are free of charge, standard parks. There are a few of them that if you want to drive there and park there, they do require that you buy a parking pass to help cover the cost of like maintaining the park, because they're like extra nice parks, extra nice facilities and shit going on. And there's one that's like 30-ish minutes away that I would love to spend more time at. The park that I've been walking at here recently is just straight up ugly. There's so much like sports shit happening at the park that the walking trail is really just more of a tour of like a soccer field and a tennis court and some shit, and not really like walking through the trees. So, but this other park that I have a pass for now is walking through the trees, and I'm pretty excited about that. This stream might not make it to the fucking VODs channel if we just go in circles and don't beat a boss. Don't accomplish anything. Maybe we don't need another I made no progress video on the VODs channel, you know? Maybe this is our secret stream. Maybe the progress is the friends we made along the way. Exactly. Now that would be depriving the VODs channel of the octopus penis information. You know what? Maybe we start rewarding people who show up to stream. Maybe we start rewarding the streakers. Which, hot damn, I have this idea for how I want to, like, do an alert every time somebody streaks. Like, gets a stream streak. Where I want to have, like, hedgies come tumbling out of the screen. One hedgie per however many streams you've made it to in a row. And I'm absolutely fucking sure that is possible to do with some sort of code. And I don't know what that code is. So I need to start hitting up all my nerdy friends to be like, hello. Would you like to make a hedgy stream streak screen for me? You know what I absolutely forgot to do is put on my pick up more shell shards item. Oops! And my magnetic rosary item. I will say my big Christmas gift to myself that I was not expecting to make is a fountain pen that Amanda introduced me to. So that's coming soon. That's coming on like Tuesday, I think. It's true, I got the Misty Bloom fountain pen. I got it from a place called Pacific Pen Works. Have you ever bought from them before? They have a really nice, like, free nib tuning service with your fountain pen. And then they will also customize the nib, like, with your order if you want to pay for it right then and there. They were the only people I could find on the entire planet that had the Misty Bloom in stock. And by entire planet, I mean, US based, so I didn't have to pay through the nose for tariffs. Yeah, I was quite impressed with the whole, like, do you want the free nib tuning? Yes, no. And then they still got it shipped out. Like, I ordered it, I think, December 31st. And it shipped out yesterday. So that's fast as fuck for like tuning the nib and also shipping it over a holiday. That's insane. I went for the extra fine. I hope I don't regret it. I'm a little worried that the extra fine is going to be too fine even for me. I don't want it to be scritchy, but since they've tuned it, I'm hoping that like it has a better chance of not being too scritchy. And then I didn't get it customized at all. Like I didn't go for like italic or stub or anything crazy. Yo! Is that the cutest of the cuties? The JPS crew? Hi, friendos. Oh my gosh, you finally started Silksong. I'm gonna sit still so I don't fucking ruin anything. Hi, welcome on in. We're just yapping about fountain pens and doing a little bit of farming. I'm Skirts. I'm a big fan of JPS and their story-centric streams. We're more of a yap about sussy things stream today. But we're glad to have you. How's your skonging going, JPS? And yeah, Amanda, I will let you know if the extra fine ends up being too thin for even me. We were talking about fountain pens. Because yours truly was influenced by our good friend Bolt Paper here to get one more fountain pen. And I got it on the last day of the new year because apparently the prices on that pen are going up by 40% in the new year. And that's bananas for a fountain pen that is already $400. Yikes. And then I'm getting a knuckle sandwich delivered to you by that beastly fly boy. Oh, fun. Is that the one in the chapel? Is that the one that has its own subreddit with 12,000 people in it? Is that our favorite round boy? Yeah. Somebody went and looked today. I think the number they gave me was 12,000. That there's like a subreddit for like fuck flyboy, whatever the fuck. 12,000 people hate that boss. At least. I mean, more than 12,000. But the 12,000 people who are on Reddit who feel like joining that kind of group. That's how many we got. So, it's on the list. I don't want to put my boss list in here, but there is a boss's commands. I don't want to do any spoilers, although some of them have like the wrong name. Because I didn't remember that dude's name at all. I have him listed as Angry Round Boy in the Ant Chapel. So I'm a knower of that boss. It's on the queue. We have 4 bosses total to do today. I did one boss until we ran out of shell shards, and so now I'm making some loops to get some more shell shards so that I can use my fucking tools. That chapel, honestly, the chapel wasn't bad. It's like I like that there's a pretty easy run back for it, but like holy hot damn. Holy hot damn, that boss. Yeah, it sounds like Rude Boy was rude. I like the positivity that you brought to that dyslexic moment there, though, Amanda. Listen, it's 2026. We're just gonna pretend that all of our friends are perfect at video games and they've never lost to a boss ever, and everybody's doing great. It's the kind of vibes that we're bringing into the new year. You see the line though? It's all about perfecting it. Ugh, I wish. I fucking wish. We've been working on a boss fight, the one that we worked on at the beginning of stream, and like I figured out the first 30 seconds of that fight, right? Like I now know how to do that. I still can't get it every time, but at least I know what I'm supposed to do. And then after that, it's just a fucking who knows. Rude Boy just like murdered me so fast that I never even got a chance to figure out what his deal was. And then we got 2 other boss fights that we need to go work on, so I would love to learn any of them. One of them has such a terrifically bad run back that I don't know how we're ever going to learn it. You were so excited for all the right reasons at the most wrong time. No, we love that. I'd rather that you were in here hyping people up than accidentally negging them, you know? Yeah, both Hollow Knight and Silksong have very learnable bosses for sure. And that ends up being very satisfying when you learn them and like are no longer quite as much at the mercy of the RNG of it all. And it feels very good when you win because you're like, no, I earned this. It's just that I'm at the point, I'm at stage 1 on all 4 of the boss fights that we have today. Maybe like 1.5 on the boss that we started with, so. But if you're that far in, you're not going to get spoiled by me doing this farming, so I am going to go back to doing this. It's like very early game area that I'm just farming for some shards, some shell shards. So that I can use some tools to kick some boss butts. I hope. Oh, I forgot to equip the, I'm gonna equip some shit while I was sitting there and I didn't do it. We'll do it this time. It does sound like you will end up beating me to the end of this game by roughly 5 years, so congrats. I hope you love every minute of it. I was going to... Yeah, now we can get more shell shards as we kill these things. Since the whole point is to collect their little fucking shell shards, might as well get bonus ones. True, but I'm on day 21, and I'm on one of the same bosses that you're on, so I feel like you got this. It did not help my progression at all that I got stuck on a different boss, not on that list, for like, I think 5 total streams. That's okay. We're learning to fail in public, and that's a great skill to have, especially as a recovering perfectionist. It's so good. It's just so fluid. Like every ability that they give the character as you like gain the different abilities throughout is just so completely well done. And like, because I've played a lot of Metroidvanias, I'm incredibly familiar with bad platforming. See also the first Blasphemous game where you couldn't grab a ledge to fucking save your life. This game just really doesn't have that problem. There's never been a moment where it felt like it was the game fucking up instead of me fucking up. Yo, Rue! Thank you for the good luck, have funsies. And thank you for the cute flower emote. Happy New Year and enjoy your lurking. We have fresh blankets in the blanket fort for the new year. Thank you! That's so kind. You know what? I meant to miss that. Hornet's vaulting feels so good. Yeah, just like everything about it just it feels good. And like I was saying, like there are some games where Blasphemous is one of them. Blasphemous 2 was mostly better, except for some of the later abilities got real fucking jank. But like, it sucks when you're like playing a game and you're like, man, I missed that platforming because the game, right? Like the mechanics are just not what they should be. I do not mind at all if the skill issue is mine. But if I'm fighting both the game having problems and me having skill issues, like that's too much to fight against. Don't do it. I didn't expect to land on your head. I'm sorry, little mans. Let me kill you about it. Blasphemous does feel old school, yes, I agree with that. Blasphemous 2 was so much like, but kept that old school, but like allowed you to grab ladders and ledges. They do have another game by that same group. They redid one of the Ninja Gaiden games this year, and I haven't played it yet. Fuck, what is the name of the... It's like Lunchbox. Team Lunchbox instead of Team Cherry. I don't fucking know what the name of their development team is. But the Blasphemous Cuties did a Ninja Gaiden game. And it had that same look to it. Now, I said all that shit about Blasphemous. It's still one of my top favorite games. Like, I absolutely loved Blasphemous 1 and 2. It's so weird. The NPCs are just like off the charts weird. I love them. And the music is fantastic. And at some point it just becomes funny that you can't grab ladders. But it's more satisfying that, like, I know, like, for a fact that she will always grab this ledge and get herself up there, you know? We had the benefit of having a Spanish Catholic around who clued us in on some of the iconography. Oh, that's huge. I feel like I picked up a little bit of it because I watched Lil Aggie play both of them before I played them. Is that true? He at least played Blasphemous 1. Did he play Blasphemous 2? I think he did, but there wasn't DLC yet. Anyway, I very vividly remember his first Blasphemous playthrough. And because he has such a, like, large chat, he has the benefit of having a higher chance of getting somebody in there who's like a knower, right? So that was very fun. It was definitely not like a lore centric stream. The only game Aki's ever read lore in was Lies of P. But yeah, I'll have to go see. Do you have the VODs for that on your VODs channel, JPS? You mean... Hold on. I'm not in the text box. You mean... This one? Fuck, I missed that game so much. Now that was a game I could beat. The first one is available on your YouTube archive. Okay. Nice. Oh, you haven't done Blasphemous 2. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. It's a good one. Damn, we're making so much money doing this. I don't need the money, actually. Just need shell shards. I accidentally fucked up the ending on Blasphemous 1 as well. And got like the vanilla ending, I think. It's been a minute. There have been too many other games since then. It is very fitting. Yeah, there's not really like an annoying ending for sure. I want to go back. Oh my gosh, I think... I think I ended up being able to skip a boss that I had been pretty fucking stuck on in Blasphemous 1. There was like a bridge boy boss. We ended up skipping the bridge boy boss, and I would like to go back and prove to myself that I can actually beat that fight. But I think I got stuck on that one for like 2 whole streams, which in Silksong terms feels like nothing. I've been stuck on every boss in this game forever. But at the time it felt like an eternity, so I used an item to get around it. Okay, let's not die in here. That would be embarrassing. Embarrassing, I say. Do I feel like 300 is enough? I feel like 300 is partially enough. What the fuck are you? Oh, right. I forgot. Thanks for stopping by and yapping with me, as always. Much appreciated. Thanks for bringing your friends over. I hope you enjoy the rest of your skonging and your evening of reading. Okay. Anybody else have a vote? I'm gonna use a boss's command, so if you're trying not to get spoiled on boss names, 3 out of the 5 boss names in here are real boss names. So close your fucking eyes, okay? Any votes? We already did the second one on here. I'm feeling Spinny Boys, unless anybody's got a particular vote. Mostly because I don't want to do the run back on that first one. And the 4th one seems like hell, so... You know what? It's been decided. Also, hi, cutie! Oh, we need to switch our tools, or we're gonna be real pupset. Got it. I believe we just fall through the hole then. It's true. I got eaten by the forks. Classic. Just trying to pogo off of the boss. And I missed! I forgot that there was another jump here, that's my bad. Okay, here we go! Angry Boys! Great. Why is it another name? How we didn't get by that, by the way. Okay, well, we got hit with something else. Rude. Absolutely rude. Nice. Yes, that's the pogo I wanted the first time. There's a fucking third jump here. Don't fuck it up. Have we ever explored in here, by the way? I don't know if there is anything to explore, actually. Just a bunch of angry boys. Okay, you know what? I think we can do without that. I don't think we need any more angry boys in our lives. Not our worst attempt. Well, we're doing a shit ton of damage, but like we're attempting something. Ouch. Lots of just little cuss words as I'm realizing that I'm standing in the wrong spot. Stop trying to hit. Trying to just kind of return behind. Ow. Surely you come back mad, right? Okay, yeah. Oh. What? Did we actually beat a boss? Holy shit. Holy shit! Okay, that other one is still out there somewhere. Fam! Holy hot damn! Thank you for the 8 months. Friend, how are you? Happy New Year! Just want you to know you posted some really heckin' cute pictures to Instagram recently with your cute pick a month. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you! I'm gonna give you a little sticker in the sub book as a thank you for the sticks. For the sticks? For the subs. Fam, what color would you like your name to be? We're gonna give you a cozy hedgehog. I'm just gonna focus. LOL, maybe? There we go. You want orange? Great choice, great choice. There's a like small possibility that my best orange is upstairs. Because I pull out one marker out of this entire thing of markers to use as my weekly color, and I'm using orange right now. Yeah, doesn't it just feel nice? My one good orange is upstairs, it's true. But we're gonna use the second best orange. Apologies. We'll fix it for the next one. I hope you've been doing well. Hope the fam is doing well. Did you get any good video games for Christmas, or are you not in a gaming place? I'm gonna do a jump scare. Okay. Here's your little thank you. Thank you again, genuinely. I just had like this moment of panic that I was on the wrong day. But it's January 3rd. It's January 3rd all day. For me. New Year's testing your patience. The youngest has chosen chaos in 2026. Strong start. Got the new Pokemon Legends game. Ooh, is that the AZ one or whatever that's called? I saw somebody playing it a while back. Like a few weeks ago. It looked fun. I've never played a Pokemon game in my life, but I have been told that I need to fix that at some point. I see. Do we need more skills to go this way, or do I just need to pogo off of these things? Nope. Okay, the wind really hates me in here. Okay, okay. I fucked up. Well, we're dead. Okay, well I was gonna see what that land looked like from a map perspective, and now our map is updated, so we got it. We got it, we got it, we got it. Well, I hope you enjoy your Pokemoning. Are you gonna come back to, were you Animal Crossing as well, fam? I don't really remember. The DLC is dropping sometime this month, and I'm trying to get everybody to come back to play it. Yay, we get to remove a boss from the thing. Huge. Are you resurrecting your island for the DLC? I need to remember how I edited this command. Command edit. Okay, we can get rid of Spinny Bois from the list, even though we finally learned their name. Huge. Can't believe we second tried that today. You go back, your villagers will know how much you neglected them. Yeah, oh my goodness. The number of cockroaches I'm going to have in my little Animal Crossing house. Terrifying. They'll know I had fun elsewhere and spawn youngling villagers of my own. Oh, that's so cute though. What a difference a few years has made, eh? I left a little bit of a mess on my island that I need to clean up. We're actually possibly going to do that on stream tomorrow. And then I think I'm missing a villager, as in like one of my villagers left right before I stopped playing, and I haven't replaced them, so I've got a few things to do maintenance-wise before the new DLC drops. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to actually invest in a Switch 2. And I can't believe we actually beat a boss fight today. That means that this VOD actually does get to go on the YouTube channel. Let's go. The floor keeps eating me! Things are savage. I disagree. Interesting that this like little body just stays in here. But the other one definitely left. Waiting to see if Duskbloods is any good before I plunk down Switch 2 money, because I already barely use my Switch. I have a Switch Lite, which I do not use at all. I need to like actually see if anybody... I can't imagine anybody in the Discord wants it, but I need to try and sell it on like eBay or Mercari or something. Or just give it to my dad. And then I have a Switch OLED that Tyler got for me, so that I could stream from it, because that was huge. And I did stream the Prince of Persia game from that and Blasphemous 2 from that. It was basically my go-to for games that weren't on Mac, because there were some games that before I had a gaming PC I just couldn't play. So having the Switch as the backup to stream from was pretty great. Although some games on Switch are a little bit scuffed. If they're not like native to it. What is this spot on my thing? Tyler! Holy 19 months indeed. We were just talking about you and how you got me an OLED Switch and how much I appreciate that, and how I'm considering if I want to get a Switch 2 for Animal Crossing purposes. You know what? You can have a nice little heart sticker today. Thanks, Anne! I can't believe we beat an actual heckin' boss today. I was so convinced that we weren't going to beat anything for the next, like, 4 streams. And it was kind of bumming me out, and I didn't want to stream today because of it. Tyler, do you want to pick a new color for the new year, or would you like to remain a green boy? But I'm positively thrilled. Green boy indeed. We're gonna go with this pretty, like, hunter green color. I have a lot of greens for some reason. I say for some reason. That's on Tombow for that, honestly. I feel like they're, what's the brand of the marker? I feel like they just have a lot of good greens. Not a lot of great blues. TBH. Alright, we're gonna do another jump scare. Thank you again! 19! That's insane! Can we make it to 24? Can we make it to 2 whole years, chat? What do you think? I beat Spinny Bois, Tyler! We spent the first part of the game on Moss Mommies, who I learned their actual name is just Moss Mother, so I was pretty much calling them by their name this whole time. Huge. Spinny Bois, aka Great Conquest? We just wrapped up those. We at least killed one of them. The other one was in the distance being like, rah, and I was really expecting there to be like a phase 2, and there just wasn't. But it looks like to go lefties we maybe need more oomph. From here. Unless I can figure out how to pogo off of the angry floor. The very distracting background in here does not help at all. Okay, never mind, we got it. We just needed to float a little bit. Okay, huge. Oh, I didn't realize that was angry right there. I'm sorry. It is getting increasingly hard to see in here. Where are you? Can I get up on you, please? Nope. Nope! Yo! A-Town? We're gonna do a festive New Year gold sparkly cat ear, because I believe we hit all 3 subs! Huge! We're about to die. A-Town! Thank you for tier 3! 18 months. Huge support. A-Town, you get a special full page to yourself. as a tier 3 boy. I'm going to assume that you would like to stick with cats as your choice of character to go with your hedgehog. Also, I hope your holidays have been well. We've got cute little fuzzy cats, birds, hamsters. We were talking about octopus penises earlier. So we do have an octopus sticker. I'm not going to figure out which one of their legs is the problem child. Holidays have been well? Hell yeah. Mine were super cozy. We spent Christmas at home, just me, my dad, my brother. Which is how I prefer to do Christmas. Like, we used to do big get-togethers with my dad's side of the family because we all lived near each other in Chicago. But it's been really nice just being a cozy fam. We would do like Christmas Eve with them, we wouldn't do Christmas Day. But having Christmas Day to yourself as a fam is just really, really good vibes. And then A-Town, you get one more choice. Oceans, cityscapes, flowers and gardens, or mountains and trees. You are a fam with a fam. And there's my hedges. You were looking for stickers on the house? Mountains and trees, please? Okay. We'll give you some fun. Oh, you literally get a choice of mountains with trees or just trees. I really like mountains and trees. We're gonna do a snowy one because that sounds really fun. Famp ants? Mm-hmm. There are a lot of ants in this game. There do be a lot of ants. These stickers not quite, oh, they do fit. I thought I somehow bought stickers that were too wide for this sticker book and I was going to be annoyed with myself. But I didn't. You were in Scotland? Ooh. Okay. We have created a small and very odd scene for A-Town. So thank you for being a tier 3, and we're gonna pop over to the... This area is so loud. Do another jump scare. So that is your cute little, like, orange fluffy cat. Your riding hedgehog who's keeping you both warm in the wintry mountains. Thank you, genuinely. That's huge. And also thank you for the hype train, y'all. New Year, good vibes. And then yeah, so that was my Christmas, was with the fam, but not fam's fam, with my fam. And then I did New Year's Eve with friendos. What happened? Oh, I hit the controller with my arm. Well, should have done that sooner, then we would have been in a quieter space. Spent New Year's Eve with friendos at a hockey game, and we won, and it was pretty cool. I'm still confused. My, blanket is still mad at me, my heated blanket. So did, A-Town wife get to join you then in Scotland for Christmas? Cause that's pretty cool. That sounds dreamy as heck. Oh, I love that for you. That bug just like jump spots. That was bananas. Ooh, which choo-choo emote did you get? Is it creepy? Who is this? Diva? Okay, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. We'll allow it. I like that Twitch hype train emotes are either genuinely kind of funny or just like the most cursed thing you've ever seen. And there is no in between. Went to Edinburgh? Nice. Unfortunate news. That is where Napkin Eater studied abroad the year before we started dating. Why is this so hard to do? What'd you get for neat stuff? What the hell? I made this jump once, and then I guess never again. Is it because of the wind? I just walked off the edge. Wonderful. Wonderful. Didn't know that while you were there. Some stuff related to your family, as they're Scottish. Very nice. I don't remember if we have any Scottish blood. I think if I remember correctly, my grandpa is some sort of like, had some English, some Scottish blood, but I don't really remember. Primarily we're Scandinavian though. Yeah, enjoy your lurk, A-Town, and thanks for telling us about your fun holidays. And thank you again for the T3. I will say, the one good thing about Napkin Eater having been abroad in Edinburgh was he develops some learnings about good Scotch and passed those on to me, and so I got to enjoy some delicious Scotches once he was back in the States. Stop walking off the edge. Why won't you float? Thrid! Pop of the morning, friend. We're... Good news, we beat a boss. Fair to Midland news, yes, we are discussing... lose. Bad news, I keep dying to the angry floor. I fucking can't. I cannot. I absolutely cannot. Stop falling to the floor. Well, I fell to the floor over here instead, so that was helpful. So ad starting in 2 minutes. Been on the road since 8 this morning. You just finally got home. Brrr. Are you wrapping up some holiday travels? Also, I hope your holidays were very good. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. All the things. LOL, I went further than I meant to. Have we explored this room at all, by the way? I feel like we found a boss fight in here and then just like kind of didn't explore. I guess we must have, or else this room wouldn't be unlocked. Well, we didn't get that previously. Oh my gosh, can I get that last one? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Angry? Don't shoot me. You did the thing. Hitting the bell every time I'm trying to hit this bug is amusing. Get down here. You hit the bell. Get your angry little butt down here, Jiminy. You usually go see your parents for New Year's. We see your wives for Thanksgiving. We stay home for Christmas. Ooh, that's a great balance. Staying home for Christmas is dope. I was just saying we got to do Christmas as a family, just like me, my dad, my brother, and that's my favorite way to do Christmas. Just very chill vibes. Who the fuck are you? No. Okay. Yes, I think we have explored this room. Not probably fully, but like enough. It's you again. Get in the floor. Get in the angry floor. There you go. Christmas at home is the best, plus it gives me an extra week to get presents for your various nieces and nephews. Huge. Okay, well I guess we have to hit something at least once while we're in here because I want to be able to heal. Okay. Oh! Don't die to the floor. That's embarrassing. Don't do it, Miss Ma'am. Okay, huge. Huge. Maybe don't go while the wind's blowing. I don't know how effective this wind is but it feels pretty effective, you know? Come on. No, that definitely made a change. I disagree. I disagree. Stop eating my float. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, well I got the float at least, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Rude. Hello, cutie patootie. Sherma's sleeping, so we'll make our own Sherma. Okay. It was a good shot. I'm not even mad that I got hit by that. That was a good shot. We've made this before, like 5 times. So it is doable. Also, per the pinned message, I'm not really looking for advice, but thank you. I see. Well, I'm gonna go get my stuff back anyway. If I can. Come on. Okay, walking off the edge was not what I intended to do there. Was gonna wait out the next cycle of blowies. Rude. Oh, hi, Woof. Hope you're doing well. Hope you also had good Christmas and New Year's. Is the lovely Threadwife also an Animal Crossing enjoyer? We were just talking about possibly doing an Animal Crossing stream tomorrow. To get ready for the DLC! You can see my crest. I don't know if you heard what I was saying though. I have a pinned message up there saying that I don't really want advice for like how to play right now unless I ask for it. Because it's more fun to figure it out by yourself. So I'm gonna show you anyway though. So that you know, but I don't want to know. So I'm currently using the Reaper crest. We do also have Hunter and Wanderer. We're currently stuck on another chapel right now, so we are, we do have probably another crest available. I don't know what it is yet, though. So of the bosses that we have left, I forgot its fucking name, but Angry Round Boy in the Ant Chapel, that's another, I assume that's another crest. So, but these are the ones that we have, and then as far as what tools we have, I do assume that we're missing like a I know we're missing a ton of abilities because we haven't even finished the first act of the game yet. But yeah, I don't know that we have what it takes to get to that cross that jump. Like it definitely looks like it needs another like a double jump or an extended dash or something like that. But the fact that it let us do it once, I'm just so curious. Yeah, here's the abilities tab, sorry. She's not big on Animal Crossing, but she has played it before, so she may join us. Oh my gosh, it'd be so fun. It'd be fun, and I don't know if anybody from chat would be up for this, but I do think it'd be fun to do some Animal Crossing streams where, like, we got to visit people's islands, like, on stream. So... maybe we can do that. Yeah, no, you're totally okay. Thanks for understanding. I know, I know you had a good intentions, so I'm not at all upset about it. Like I said, I had a hunch that I wasn't supposed to go this way either, but you know, you can't blame a girl for trying. Hornet just yearns. Oh my gosh, I had it! Grab the ledge, ma'am. Okay, we're gonna wait for another bluster to go through. You're down for this thing? I think it'd be super fun to see people's islands and like just go visiting on stream. Maybe I even considered briefly doing that as like a Sunday. Okay, if we die over here, we're done. I've made it. I don't like this. Okay. Sometimes the floor just really hates you. And just grabs you from way too high up. Okay, that is too blustery. I'm feeling we're not gonna make it. That's okay. Last attempt, and then we give up on our whatever $2 is over here. Rip. Okay. Well, it was worth trying. Good to know that we're not insane. Alright, dang. That does mean, though, because I was kind of hoping that we would get some progression after doing that boss. And Underdark, just to put it in context why I was so determined over there. We've been stuck on 4 bosses for like a stream and a half now. So, or maybe even two full streams. We've got the Moss Mommies to do. We did the Spinny Boys, the Conch Flies. Last Judge, and this run back is so terrible, I don't want to do it. And then we have the boss that's so hated in this chapel. Sorry, I lied. This boss that's so hated in this chapel that it has an entire subreddit dedicated to how many people hate this boss. So I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. We also need to do more wing at some point, but it's trapped by the fleas. So anyway, I was really excited. I thought maybe we could actually go somewhere, and I was pretty desperate to go somewhere because we've been stuck. But apparently we remain stuck, and it's boss fights till you die. Yo, we got a Zoe quote. Okay. Precept number 33. Show the enemy no respect. Being gallant to your enemies is no virtue. If someone opposes you, they don't deserve respect or kindness or mercy. You know what? That's a great attitude. Yeah. Apparently there are 12,000 people in the subreddit for just like hating this particular chapel boss. So that's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I would maybe join a hate group for Sister Splinter. I got stuck on that one for a really long time. That's okay. And just fair warning to all the new people who have been in here today, I'm not great at this game. At all. But we're having the time of our lives. I do love this game. Oh my gosh, I guess we could... Okay, I have a hunch on how I can unstuck this bench. But getting back to this bench in Sinner's Road, I die in here in Sinner's Road every time. No, it's in this room. I die in this room so much that I don't know how in the heck I would make it over here alive and do the whole platforming bit down here. I just don't see it happening. And unfortunately, we can't go backwards from Styx to get Sinner's Road the other way. So it's 3 boss fights or Sinner's Road. Anybody got a vote? Please don't make me do the chapel one. You can pick between Last Judge, Moss Mommies, and Sinner's Road for what you want me to try next. We're gonna be dying wherever we go. I'm gonna sin. Okay, we'll do some sinning. What jazz? Oh my goodness. You were streaming earlier and I missed it. How was stream? Oh my goodness, am I spoiling you on fucking Silksong shit? I'm sorry. You were? It was Poggy Woggy? Oh my goodness. Perfect. Took you more than 200 hours to finish it, so you can't say you're good at this. Okay, well, I'm taking that as a challenge. Just kidding. Oh, there's not really a way to tell, is there, without quitting out of the game, how many hours we've been in? We'll do it. We'll just do it, because we're at a bench anyway. How many hours are we at so far for just Act 1? 81 hours, okay. Not to brag, but I think we're on track to be the slowest playthrough that's ever happened in Silksong. You're gonna do it after Crab Souls? Oh, I forgot that's what you were playing today. If anybody wants to go watch some Crab Souls, make sure you're following Wajaz. I love Crab Souls. Such peak vibes. I've never played, but I love watching people play it. I briefly considered making that my first Souls game. Where was I going? I'm gonna leave. Hi, cutie. Can I ring that bell? I sure can. Alright. I guess we're going to Sinner's Road. Harder than it appears. Oh, I imagine. Just because it's cute and looks like Blessed by SpongeBob doesn't mean that it's an easy game for sure. It would be a good first Souls-like. The easiest are the mothers. Yeah, we started with that at the beginning of stream. And I did figure out how to get like one mother pretty consistently staggered. And then she summons the second one, and then everything just goes to shit for me. Sorry, I briefly forgot where I was and got confused. I remembered where I was now. But if we get stuck on Sinner's Road, we'll go back to the Moss Mummies. Because I agree. I don't want to do Last Judge. That run back is ass. And I don't want to do the Chapel Guy because the Chapel Guy's ass. Oh my gosh, Kissy Girl's back. Hey, Kissy Cutie! Sorry, you have a name? The name is new? Please keep working, Miss Grown Up. I know. I have so many more books to go. Actually, I think our journal's not terrible. Okay, excuse. Yeah, we have 84 out of 100. That's not bad. Okay. We have sat at bench. What the heck? Okay, there was one time. I was going around the map one day playing our little mandolin for people. Because obviously, why would you not want the barkeep to sing for you? And there was a bro sitting here singing along. And I have never seen that bro before or since. It was just magical that the day that I decided I was gonna do like the fucking serenade bit, that we had an extra audience member. Started feeling like a speedrunner after doing the Last Judge run back for the millionth time. It's such a run back. And we even tried. I had this tiny glimmer of hope. I was like, what if? Because their name is Last Judge, right? I was like, what if you kill all the judges between you and them? Maybe they just don't appear then, right? Maybe they're summoned by the power of the baby judges. That doesn't really make sense, but you know, you're hoping for some crazy video game logic to be on your side, and no, you just show up at the Last Judge fight in worse shape than you were before. So, I would not recommend. Oh, do I remember my pathing to get through here? Yes, I do. Yes, sir. Okay, well, we got that one unlocked. See, that run back we got because we've done that too many times. Also, where the don't answer, but where the fuck are the simple keys in this game? We got one, and my dumbass accidentally used it at fucking Wormways. And of all the places that I would have chosen to use that, it would not have been to open up Baby Deep Nest. Mina, thank you for the 8 months. Happy New Year. Happy New Cheer. Mina, would you like a different color for a new year? New year, new color? Or would you like yellow? We're establishing whatever vibes we want to. Just being like that. Yellow is fine. Hell yeah. Got a yellowy yellow to put in our sub book. I have lost my stickers, and I don't know why when I lose things I do crab hands, okay? But it's just been a thing for most of my life. At least they took out a couple of the enemies during the run back. I know there was another one of those conch face things, and maybe also a judge. Oh shit. I didn't realize that they had made that slightly easier too. Alright, we're doing the stab emote. For Mina. Actually, definitely inspired by Pup's stab emote. Because I used the heck out of that one. And still do. It's important to be able to stab people via emote. Alright, we're about to do a jump scare, so shield yourselves. Mina, thank you so much. For 8 whole months, I'm honored, tickled, delighted, appreciate it. Doing the Zoidberg. I think they made that run back easier in the same patch that they nerfed Morbing and Sister Splinter. That's the biggest, like, change-wise that they've had so far, right? I'm still waiting for, and maybe it's already happened, but I haven't seen it. Good. Ouch. Thank goodness. I'm still waiting for them to fix the bug that I found in the Widow fight. Which, by the way, who's our new friend? Under something? Underdark. I don't know if you got to see that there's a bug in the Widow fight, and it's quite funny. She gets stuck and just doesn't show up. Futurama reference, he's an alien crab being. He has claws for hands. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've watched a Futurama, my bad. I remembered Zoidberg. Let me see if I can find... I meant to make a command for this Widow bug, and I forgot for the clip, but I have the clip in the clips channel, surely. I don't have the clip in the clips channel. Hilarious. We're gonna go find it though, and we're gonna make a command out of it, because I reference it too often for it to not be a command. You know? If anybody wants to beat me to finding the link to this, be my guest. Videos, clips. I think it's called like window instead of widow. So there's that. I don't even know if I have my clips visible. Clippity bippity. Willow. It's called Willow. That's wonderful. Okay. Share. Copy link. So here's the clip. Willow out for milk. Command add widow. Let's go. I learned how to use my bot today, everybody. Is that exciting or what? You bought your cat one of those lobster eating thingies? What is that? Also, I forgot that there's like a really high-pitched sound in this area that repeats, and it keeps sounding like the microwave is buzzing upstairs. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I am doing the Zoidberg hand thing. Now that you mention it. It's absolutely what I do when I can't find something and I'm looking for it, and I don't know why this helps me find it. But try it at home. Okay, well I don't know what killing that bug did for us really, except lose health. Anyway, I don't think they've patched out that widow bug yet. I submitted it and they said that they were going to patch it out, but I don't think it's actually made it there. We almost fell in the macaroni, gross. Huge. Oh, it's just a heating pad, not for cats, but she loves warm tummies. That's so fair, that's so fair. If she could also help me get my heated blanket working again, I would really appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't seen a patch, is what I was saying, but like sometimes I feel like it... We got mugged. Mugged me sideways. Sometimes I feel like the patches happen so fast on Steam that I don't even notice that they're like happening, you know? Jiminy Christmas, we got triple mugged. It's been a minute since we've been here. Ugh. I just spent 5 hours trying to change my voice assistant on my phone to a locally hosted one. When it all finally worked, it spoke Swedish at me because close enough. That's bananas. That's bananas. We were actually just talking about that. One of the people who went to the hockey game with me and my personal trainer friend, her and her husband both had quite thick accents. Couldn't place what country it was to save my life. I'm going to be so for real with you. And I didn't feel like being the person who's like, where are you from? Because I don't know this person, right? That's a weird starting thing, but I absolutely loved her accent. But she was, first of all, had apparently never ever pressed the start button on maps when she was navigating somewhere. So like, she was using an iPhone. She had Apple Maps, which, ew. I love my iPhone, but I'm a Google Maps girly all the way. But she would just pull up the map and then like have to like move her phone around to like decide if it was a right turn or a left turn. She had never in her life pressed go so that it actually navigates for you and like tells you when to turn and stuff, and her mind was blown. So that was a whole thing. And then we were introducing her to the idea that you can actually change the voice on your phone assistant. So if you want a nice British man to give you directions, you can have that. Out of practice when it comes to sitting, so true. I did manage to kill Widow, yeah. As soon as you move, Widow comes back into that fight. So we've killed all of the bosses that we need to get to Last Judge. She was the 5th one out of the ones we needed to do. But yeah, so as long as you stay still, she's just gone, and you get to listen to the boss music, which is pretty fun. And then as soon as you take a step, she comes back and it works. But it was kind of cool. I got to email Team Cherry about it, and they emailed back, and it felt really cool. The hack for that is just to say, OMG, I love your accent, and usually people will be happy to tell you where they're from, and if they don't, you know it's a sensitive subject. So true. And if it hadn't been like an overwhelming number of people altogether, because it was like her husband, her son, my personal trainer, and me all in one car, so the 5 of us, and then we were joined by another one of my trainer's friends, her husband, and their 3 kids. It was a lot going, like 3 adult children. So it was a lot of human beings all in a group, and I didn't feel like it was the best time to really get to know any of them. And setting up servers to handle text-to-speech and speech-to-text, and software that handles the pipeline, and a rude AI because I made it rude for fun. Okay, that's funny. More rude boys, please. It's my fault. I played that quite badly. Want to send Miyamoto an email about the Mario 64 bug? Oh, yeah. You mentioned that in chat one time. That it had, like, still hasn't been fixed. That's crazy. I made it say frick yeah every time and agreed with you. That's hilarious. If you want to make it slightly more annoying, have it say as a response instead of actually answering you. That's what Crimbo does when he's overwhelmed and isn't actually sure of what he wants to say. So I'm giving him shit about that. It hasn't been documented as far as you know. That's crazy. Yeah, just a simple like but like really questiony at the end, like you fucking idiot. Really makes you feel good about yourself. It's alright, I'm working on my confidence in the first quarter of 2026 and maybe the second quarter of 2026. Fuck, I aggroed one. At least we're done killing those. Makes you doubt whatever you I'll be like, oh yeah, and I got to go to this hockey game with my, you know, my trainer friend, and I'll be like, I'm like, no, but I did. It's like, I don't know why it's my fault for reading that as gaslighting every time. But like, anyway. You know what? I fucking deserve that. I was trying to be brave and do a pogo. Who do I think I am? We just need to be grounded. We need to be grounded. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Okay. Is that a waste of a throwy thing? It is, I don't care. Okay, can we heal and get out of this macaroni, please? Thank heck. Had to lock in for a bit, just finished the 100% in under 30 hours achievement. Cam, you're cracked! I'm so proud! Huge. I jumped into it! I hate this area. The 80% speedrun and Steel Soul achievements are probably going to leave the 100% counterparts alone. That's a totally fair choice. Oh, you've done reverse? Okay. So you get to do Steel Soul now? Okay. I don't know that I will ever be able to Steel Soul Silksong, but I think it would be fun. No, never mind. I was gonna say I think it'd be fun to Steel Soul Hollow Knight, but I don't think that's true either. Not for me. Uppies? Uppies for puppies? Do not aggro the angry large roaches. You can anger that one because it's in a cage. Good. How many Steel Soul shenanigans are there? I haven't even looked. Because I don't want to spoil myself by looking at achievements. Nice. Parry? Sinner's Road teaches you to sin by killing any and all joy in your heart. It does this by making you go into Sinner's Road. You are not wrong. It's kind of a waste of hitting that, but I don't care. 2 Steel Soul achievements, 1 to beat the game any percent and another for 100%. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Holy shit, how is it 5:30 already? I guess I started like an hour and a half late. Okay, well this is our final attempt at getting, I guess, over by the bench. Huge. Huge. Good use of tools, ma'am. We did do the question here, by the way. LOL. Gosh damn it. I don't know what that was. We did do the quest that was uppies in this room. For killing the cockroaches and collecting their guts or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna die just to spikes, which is, you know what? On brand. Stop it. I'm talking about the bench that's in here. That I think requires, I don't know, and we're not spoiling for me, but I think requires doing this loop over here. But you have to get through this room to get to it. Fuck this. We're just mucked all day. Oh, it's fucking you. Yeah, you know what? Go down there. We are sending live on Twitch. Well, and that's Sinner's Road, folks. Okay, unfortunately, it do be dinner time for me, so we're gonna call it there. I am streaming again tomorrow. I might do Animal Crossing tomorrow, but we'll either do Silksong again tomorrow or Monday. We're definitely back to it on Monday. That was the most poetic way to die. I'm not even mad. Like, that's just how you do. You spike your head. You spike your head. It's fine. Thank you. I will enjoy dinner. Holy, why is Mitch Riz online in the middle of the day? Oh, he's doing prop hunt with all of them. That's fun. Do we want to raid into that? That seems like a lot. You know what? We're going to do something else. We're going to go to NPT is playing E33. Classic. That seems like less of a mess to raid into. Okay, so let's do our farewells. If you are not hanging out in the Discord yet, come join us. Lots of good food pics lately. Cam's learning to make pasta. Tyler's continuing to make bread. Everybody's got cute cats. The memes have been popping. It's a good time. Also, if you haven't already followed on YouTube, please do. Helps a lot. Thank you for stream. Those are our raid messages. We're going to be real cutie patooties today. So if you're subscribed, you can use this one, and if you are not, you can use the one with the cute little default hedgy emotes. And yeah, let's start the raid, and I'll say some goodbyes. I can't type. Okay, raid started. Huge. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out today. It was lovely to have our first stream of 2026 and to get back into some Silksong stuff. We beat a boss! I'm so pleased. Pleased as punch, actually. I thought we were going to make no progress today, and in fact we did, and it feels pretty good. So thanks for being part of that and for cheering me on through the stinky stuff. And keeping me company through the endless deaths. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow for either Animal Crossing or more Silksong. Definitely back with Silksong on Monday. And until then, stay safe, be cute. 6-7, I love you. Okay, bye!